Hi guys, welcome back. I'm here to answer another question that came in at our webinar that we didn't quite get a chance to get to. Question: healing process or resistance? Physical sensations. It seems like once current sensations have been successfully dared, a new one or more takes its place. Is this part of the healing process or perhaps still some lingering resistance? Yes, the answer is yes to both. Yes, it's a sign of progress, and yes, it's probably still a sign of resistance too. So when we sort of get stuck in a physical sensation, it's not just the physical sensation. It's like our bodies have fused fear to the physical sensation. And now this physical sensation doesn't just feel uncomfortable anymore. It feels important and it feels dangerous. And it feels like I need to do something about it right now. We are hypervigilant about it. We're fixated on it. We spend the day looking for it, checking in. Your alarm fuses fear to something so you can continue your involvement in it. Works great for real danger, does not work great for thoughts and feelings and physical sensations and memories and what ifs, because now fear is like falsely fused to the wrong thing. It's not fused to danger anymore, it's fused to a version of discomfort. And your alarm gets the message that something's safe, like it allows fear to become unfused, defused from the identified danger when it sees you're acting safely, when it sees you're treating what it's fused to as safe. And so, yeah, this happens pretty often, and it's usually a pretty good sign of progress. Let's say somebody is hooked on 𝗕zie, and now they have anxiety and 𝗕zie paired up, and they're constantly focused on 𝗕zie, fused to 𝗕zie, checking in on 𝗕zie. And then they kind of start focusing on something else and kind of forget about 𝗕zie. And even if 𝗕zie shows up, the response is, oh, whatever. But this is super important now. And we tend to take our attention and we unplug from here and we kind of just plug it somewhere else. So yeah, that could be a great sign that you are no longer engaged in these behaviors that keep you stuck, involved in the first thing. But you're probably still doing the same actions and behaviors that involve yourself in the next thing. And one good way to see is if I'm treating every new physical discomfort that I experience as another anxiety problem. It jumped to something else, or notice your words as if anxiety is trying to get you, anxiety is the bad guy. Oh, he didn't get me with 𝗕zie, but now my ear's ringing and he's like, oh, I'm gonna get her with this one. Remember, anxiety is not out to get you. Its job is to alert you and show you to what it thinks you might need to do something about. And so really what anxiety does is say, hey, Michelle, look at this. And then he looks at you to see what you do about what he showed you. And if your response is, oh gosh, 𝗕zie, and you stay involved and you fight and you ruminate and you do things, it's gonna keep showing you that thing. You gave him positive reinforcement. You're doing a lot of work about what he showed you. He speaks this language of whoosh, right? But he understands the language of behavior. So when he sees you are now treating what he's showing you as safe, he's most likely going to start the process of quieting down and not sending you so much energy for that thing anymore. Until it thinks, oh, what about this thing? And so you'll hear us use the term Whac-a-Mole a lot. That pops around a lot in the anxiety community. And try and view it rather than anxiety shows up as this, and now this physical sensation is a product of my anxiety, and now this physical sensation is a product of my anxiety. Try and view it more as, oh, my alarm guy, whatever, my little alarm little creature, my little monster, was showing me this thing that was happening in my body. And now he's just showing me this thing. He thinks I need to do something about this. And it's my job to show him if I do or if I don't. And if I do, if he's showing me something important and right now danger, I'm going to use that energy to stay involved and fight. And if not, I'm going to start treating the random, spontaneous, uncomfortable things my body does as inherently safe. And then you'll get to this point where whichever physical sensations pop up, here comes some physical thing in your body. Now you might get a whoosh paired with it, but it's your job to decide, okay? Decide if this needs my right now involvement and resistance and fight. And if it doesn't, oh, thank you so much for sending me all this energy for a twitchy arm. Oh yeah, my arm is twitchy right now, but that ties back into my simple video I have posted on acceptance. How do I treat something that's present, that's uncomfortable, but that also doesn't require my continued involvement? So I hope that answered your question. We have a whole section on physical sensations on our app. And if you would like a question answered by us, you can sign up for our app, sign up for a premium subscription, and submit your question through the app, and we will try and get to it on our next webinar. Until next time, guys, bye.